What's going on, guys? It's Mark from Prime Toy Media. Welcome to the weekend toy review. Today we're looking at the DC Direct Lex Luthor Orange Lantern from the Blackest Night. This guy's translucent. You know I love my translucent figures. Haven't had the greatest luck on them not breaking. The Blue Beetle that I did, the stealth appearance Blue Beetle, he turned out fine, but Psycho Manus and one of the other ones, they cracked. Peter from Heroes. So go check out those videos, see why they broke, where they broke, and what to look out for. But enough of that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We open toys old and new. Make sure to give it a like, and of course, leave a comment with what you want to see next. So back of the package, nothing too fancy. Shows a little bit of the other characters that are available. Black Flash, Sinestro Corp Scarecrow, the Atom, and of course the Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. Nothing fancy on the package. So let's stop looking at it and get into them. Now, while I do not miss the old plastic clamshell packaging that you need heavy duty scissors to get into, I do miss some of the extras they used to do. So this isn't just a normal card. It opens up to reveal a checklist of other figures from this line that you could have gotten. Figures that I didn't know existed, and a few that I already have that we'll be opening in a future video. So, little extra touch that, you don't see too often anymore. I'd have to go online and like, ooh, what else is in the line? They used to just provide it with you. So, out of the clamshell, you can see Luthor comes with an orange lantern, which is nice, and a display base, which will probably, never really get used, but alright, keep them going. Display base, like I said, probably won't get much use by me, but it's really cool because it's got the Lantern logo, and it's out of that same translucent plastic that a lot of the figures are. So I don't know, or this figure anyway. So you could backlight it if you wanted to, or if it's on a display stand, light it from the bottom. Kind of cool. Lantern, nothing fancy. Just the standard Green Lantern. I think the Hal Jordan comes with one similar in green, obviously. And I believe there's a Sinestro that has a yellow one. But it does have the translucent through the middle. It's not translucent throughout. It's just my light's really bright. But you can light through from one end to the other. You can see through it. So that's a nice touch. But here he is. Orange Lantern Luthor. The Orange Lantern chose him for his lust of power. Sculpt-wise, really cool. The head's not translucent, so you got a nice, good look at his head there. Real creepy, psychotic look. But all the armor and the rest of his body's translucent. Gonna be real delicate here. I can feel that he's a little stiff. I'm gonna go run him under some hot water and see if I can't loosen these joints. I'll be right back. Alright, hot water success. We have loosened all the joints. So, articulation, shoulder all the way around. Arm swivels at the bicep. Single elbow. Single elbows. Hands rotate. No pivot, just rotate. Both sides same. Obviously, he can't rotate his head because he's got this whole enclosure around him. He does pivot at the waist, or upper, like, chest area. Legs, kick. He has single knees. And his feet wobble. So, again, be super, super careful. One, with old toys in general. Two, with the translucent ones, because there is a good chance they'll break on you. Oopsie. Get in one of those hands. Hold your lantern, Luthor. So, but just like other translucent figures, why do you buy translucent figures? To see the translucentness. That is so cool. It is my favorite type of figure, hands down. And other than his head and lantern, Every part of him is translucent. And however they molded it with the sculpt, which is really cool, it gives you that look, but you don't see the joints and pins so obvious that it deters from the figure. Luthor is very cool. Being translucent though, it's sometimes hard to tell which way's up. So again, be gentle, be careful. But all in all, it'll work out. Now these DC Direct figures are closer again, at least he is, to McFarlane figure height. Almost a little bit over 7 inches, 7 if you stop at his head. So that is cool. He's going to pose very well with a lot of different characters. Not the traditional Lex Luthor that you think of when you think of Luthor, but I couldn't pass him up when I saw this. Looking at the detail again though, like I said, that face is just insane. Detail in the armor. The little flappy thing in his front. They are rubber, so they don't really impede the articulation at all, which is nice. So, I recommend if you can find them. Like I said, maybe McFarlane will put out a Blackest Night line at some point. I have no idea. He seems to be all over the place on what he does. Really, really like this figure a lot. And the hot water trick works as long as you're careful. He is a more flexible rubber material, so I'm not too concerned about things snapping and breaking. And let's get out of here on some cool pics and poses with other figures.